a tree dangling from the air, which I will post pictures of. But this is the Baldwinsville Canal Square Christmas tree actually getting cut down and laid on the bed of a truck. And I bothered this nice gentleman here who's walking away to tell me what it was. But check it out. And this is really cool. It's in the backyard. I didn't realize they use Baldwinsville residents' trees for the Christmas tree. He said last year it was one of the mayor's trees. So if you've ever wondered where that big tree comes from, look at that crane. I don't know if I can get the other side of it. But there it is. So they take this crane into these people's backyards and they cut the tree, and I literally saw it flying through the air, and they're laying it down in this truck now. So I'm trying not to get hit by a car. But anyway, like I said, this nice gentleman here, one of our DPW workers, was explaining to me how it works. And I think it's awesome. What a way to start my day. So if you happen to see the tree lighting, and don't mind me because this is my morning walk before my shower, but if you happen to see the tree lighting, now you can say you saw the tree when it was getting prepped for the tree lighting. So everybody have a great day, and I will see you soon. So they managed to get the tree from the house to the square. There's that crane I was telling you about. And there literally is a hole. Let's see how close they let me get to it. And in case you don't know where the square is, there's a little roundabout look of the square, and then there's the tree going in. So the next thing they have to do is decorate it, which it was Chuck from the DPW that I was talking to earlier, and he did say that they might start decorating it. The mayor's told me numerous times they're not going to tell us what the light up day is, just because avoiding the crowds for COVID. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the trip from the house where I saw it getting put on the truck to when it actually drove past my truck, which was not a live video, it's just a regular video, to now getting put into the ground. Hopefully, I think Pac B is going to do some type of a tribute the night that they do the tree lighting, to play it on their station, their YouTube channel, their Facebook page, and it should be a great time. So I know that I'm excited. My kids had already told me that I was kind of a dork, but I think it's pretty cool to see where the Christmas tree came from and where it ended up. So one last look at the tree. Again, this is a square. By the way, my clock is supposed to get fixed today, so we might see that later. And then here again, it looks like they're trimming down the tree to make it look nice to get it in the hole. And that is one half of a crane. Up there's Doug and Ann from the Rotary doing a little photo op. Don't forget that today is the day that the Be Share Space was going to open for the grand opening, but instead we are just doing private tours. But Ann and Doug are here for the backpack program for the Rotary and the Volunteer Center. The turkey trot's going on, and there's always a collection of food for the local churches and Rotary, and that's kind of what's happening. I'm hanging out with them because we were going to do our open house for the Be Share Space today, but just with the COVID restrictions, we kind of decided not to, take a chance of having too many people in here. So what I do want to do is I'm going to follow Doug and Ann back in the space, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour so you can see it. This is our sign here, the Baldwinsville Volunteer Center and the Be Share Space. And if you're not sure where we are, we're actually at the Town of Lysander building, but we are all the way over on the left-hand side. So you can kind of see the Sunshine's ice cream parlor, if you're familiar with Sunshine's, and the gas station. That's Willett Parkway over this way. So anyway, when you're coming to the Volunteer Center or you're coming to the Be Share Space, you come to the town building, but you actually want to go to the far left-hand side, and then we'll let you in the space that way. So let me get back, turn around. So you're gonna walk in this space here. There's a little foyer entrance. We haven't done any decor there yet. We're not sure what to do with it. Notice Ann just hung her jacket, so we have the hooks here. The volunteer center, I'm not gonna sneak in there, but this is where you're gonna find those lovely ladies and gentlemen. Get a nice view of the parking lot, so we're waiting. The donations just kind of started, so we're waiting for people to come and bring those backpack donations. This is the Be Share sign. We just hung it up last week. Doesn't that look nice, Ann? Thank you. That's why I love Ann, ladies and gentlemen. Down the hall is the offices for the town of Lysander. That's also, if you come to the Be Share space, you would use that, go down there for the bathrooms and the break room. It's awfully windy outside today. So behind me, this office isn't quite set up yet. It's going to be one of the private offices. So if you join the membership, this is what we call independent workspace. So you come in, you would sit down at any available seat. So this one's going to get moved down a little bit farther, but you're going to have that 6 feet of distancing. I also just had the vinyl sign put up. There is a television here. If we have any type of events where we need the Zoom calling, if you want to do a presentation PowerPoint, we can certainly set up the space that way. I'm sure if you follow HHC, you have seen the telephone booth. It is literally my pride and joy. I think I may have just opened up the workshare and development space so I could have the telephone booth, you know? Hey Kim, how are you? So again, we got a nice big window where you can see traffic. In the winter, we can see the snowfall. Here's another one, is the independent spaces. The sanitation station is pretty much going to be here. Each station will have its own hand sanitizer. It will have wipes to wipe things down. When you're sitting in the space, you do not have to wear your mask unless that's your comfort level. However, if you get up, just like a restaurant, if you get up from the space to go into the booth, or you go from the booth to go into what's going to be the work area where the coffee machine is, the printer, the copier, you would need to wear your mask in there. Again, we do want to keep everybody safe. This office is also first come, first serve. So there is like a round table. If you work with somebody closely and you want to sit at a table that's kind of round, again, you'd need to wear your masks and stuff. I'm going to go to the right, but you're going to see my like little layout. This is where I'm working today as I'm sitting here. But again, I love the window. I don't have the lights on in here. Let me flip on the lights so you can see it is bright. And I got to get my contractors and them here to hang up some of my pictures, put some things on the wall. But again, if you follow HHC, you know that I'm getting a clock fixed and a few other things happening. So I don't think Brian King would necessarily appreciate coming and helping me set up this space right now. But we're getting there. Because we knew that the space was not going to be completely available to be open, I didn't rush around for the grand opening today or for the open house. Membership starts in January, but if you join now, you can use December for free. I am going to have the printer, the fax, and scanner here soon. And Mike from Ed and Ed said that they would definitely come and do a presentation. And I got him to say that he would do that live for us, so it gives us an idea of how everything's going to get utilized. But again, if nothing else, you got to come and see the telephone booth. It looks really cool online. It is amazing in person. I love it. And when I told Ann where it came from, and she said, and I told her Troy, she said it was Troy, so I'm going to make her stand there, and I'm going to get a picture of the two things from Troy and Troy. Let's see what this looks like. There she is. Those are the two things from Troy. Pretend like you're talking on your phone, Ann. There we go. And we will eventually have a door there, so you have that privacy. So, again, if you want a private tour, reach out to me. It's bshare@hearthomeandcommunity.com. If you have my number, it's not that hard to find. You can Google Shelley Hoffman in Baldwinsville, and pretty much my number is going to come up. So everybody have a great day. Let us know if you have questions. Bye.